Calais. First, the major headlines. Buhari signs 982.7 billion naira 2021 supplementary budget into law. Sunday Igboho transferred to a new detention facility in Benin Republic. At least 57 migrants drown off Libya's coast. And in the world of sports, the Tigers in must-win battle against Germany. And now, the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari is assented to the 983 billion naira 2021 supplementary budget recently passed by the National Assembly. Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters, Mr. Omar El Yaqub, disclosed this when he briefed State House correspondents on Monday in Abuja. According to the statement, the newly signed act will be largely focused on funding security and health, especially the COVID-19 needs of the nation. He said there would also be procurement of vaccine, including the J&J vaccine, which was a one-shot vaccine that had been approved by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC. The senior special assistant said that the president has also urged to use the occasion to appreciate the National Assembly for maintaining a harmonious relationship with the executive arm of government for the benefit of all Nigerians. He added that President had earlier in the month assented to the Orthopedic Hospital Management Amendment Bill, which gave approval for the establishment of an orthopedic hospital in Jos Plateau. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo disclosed on Monday in Abuja that no fewer than 20 million young Nigerians would be impacted with digital skills through an initiative of the federal government and the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund (UNICEF). Osinbajo's spokesman Laolu Akonde, in a statement, said that this was a part of pre-recorded message delivered by the Vice President at the official launch of the Generation Unlimited Gen U program in Nigeria. Gen U is a global multi-sector partnership initially launched in September 2018 with collaboration with over 200 partners and impacting over 100 million young people globally through innovation and programs in more than 40 countries across 6 continents. Osinbajo said that the initiative, which offered expanded education, training and employment targeting 20 million Nigerians from aged between 10 and 24 from 2021 to 2030, would positively impact the country's future job growth enabling programs. The Vice President commended private sector partners such as Airtel, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, among others, for their innovative work with young entrepreneurs throughout the country for their commitment to Gen U Nigeria. Cour d'Appeal de Cotonou has ordered that Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Igboho should be transferred to another detention facility. This is after the activist's lawyers complained that his fundamental human rights were being abused. Newsmen had reported that Igbo had leg chain and handcuff on him, while Ilana Omodua, in a statement on Monday, said the leg chain and handcuff were later removed from him. According to Ibrahim Salami, one of the Cotonou Benin Republic-based lawyers of Sunday Igbo, said the activist needed support to eat and use the toilet because of the handcuff. Before the new order, Igbo was detained in Brigade Criminale facility, though the new detention facility is yet to be disclosed. Newsmen gathered that the activist would possibly be moved to Cotonou Civil Prison, while the court day appeal the Cotonou returned Igbo to the police custody pending further investigation. The activist was returned to cell after a 13-hour hearing, which ended around 11:20 p.m. on Monday. You are still listening to the news at 10 on T Solid Radio. Still to come is the foreign and sports news. Do remember to download our app T Solid and Play Store. Log on to www.tsolid.tv. You can also follow us on our social media platforms, all at T Solid Radio TV. And now to some foreign stories. At least 57 people are reported to have drowned off the Libyan coast, the latest large-scale loss of life involving migrants trying to reach Europe. The head of International Organization for Migration in Libya, Federico Soda, said he was horrified. The IOM said survivors told its staff the 20 women and children were among those who died. However, the cause of the accident near the Libyan port of Combs is still unclear. According to reports, an estimated 1,100 people have died so far this year, which is more than double the figure for the same period in 2020. The head of the United Nations mission to South Sudan has said it is deeply concerned by the spate of extrajudicial executions in the country. The special representative of the United Nations Secretary General and head of UNMISS, Nicholas Assam, said on Monday that 42 executions of people who were accused of criminal activities but not given a fair trial had been documented in 2 states. The victims were allegedly removed from prison or police custody and brought before local officials for sentencing. Mr. Assam called the killings deeply disturbing, adding that people accused of crimes have the right to a fair trial as part of a formal judicial process. He then urged South Sudanese authorities to investigate and prosecute those responsible for the executions. Police in Zambia has warned political parties against flouting COVID-19 guidelines as campaigns intensify ahead of the August 12th general elections. The country's electoral body has banned rallies, allowing only door-to-door campaign as part of the COVID-19 regulations. But both the governing party and opposition leaders have been holding rallies under the guise of distributing face masks to their supporters who are often not observing social distancing. Zambia Police Chief Kakoma Kanganja said he expected police officers to use force in bringing order in the country. Still on the foreign stories, the 10 Tanzania opposition leader Freeman Mbowe has been charged with terrorism-related crimes. In a tweet, his party, Chadema, also announced that its chairman was facing terrorism charges. Dar es Salaam Police Chief Muliro Jumane told newsmen that Mr. Mbowe was arraigned in court on Monday on charges that would have likely wreaked havoc on the country. Police arrested Mr. Mbowe along with 11 other party officials last week in the northern city of Mwanza, where they were meeting to discuss a push for a new constitution and move the government to pauses. His arrest has been linked to various charges